Hey, what's going on, everyone? Daniel Rodriguez here. It's time to review Arrow, Season 4, Episode 14, titled Code of Silence. This is a spoiler review. Make sure you have seen the episode. It should take me less than 2 minutes to recap the episode, give the pros, cons, and final score, man. Of course, Arrow's on a break right now. You know, we're going on Episode 19 in a few weeks, but this episode, again, make sure you have seen it. It's been a few months since this aired, so of course everyone should have seen it already. I'm late to the party, I know. Here we go, man. First off, Oliver meets Ruve Adams, of course, Damien Dark's wife, and Arrow and co are basically tracking her. There's this fight that goes on, and she randomly ends up escaping. Park kills this guy through TV. No, Dark, excuse me. Yeah, that was awesome. I never knew Dark could do that. Like, Dark's having a conference, and there's this guy on the TV, and he's literally like using the Force or some shit, man. And the guy in like it's like Dark just killed a guy through the TV, like. Holy, like that power though, dude. Just like randomly, you could be across the world, just dies instantly, man. That's crazy. So that was cool to show him that. He plans on killing Lance. This building collapses. They tried to kill Lance, but Laurel ends up saving Lance. There's a flashback where, you know, people are digging and this guy starts a fight. Lance, what is that? Lance, it's hard to read my writing, man. Lance takes time off from Donna, or whatever Felicity's mom's name is. He ends up taking time. He doesn't want her to get hurt. He doesn't want to put that attention because Dark's aiming for Lance. So there's this fight in the building, and Speedy gets this laptop, and they're at this warehouse, which every time they're at a warehouse, man, they end up taking a lot of acid. So there's a flashback where Oliver is versus Coughlin, and he ends up killing him. So anyway, they're going to blow up the debate building. That's what Dark is planning on doing. There's this fight that goes on. They end up stopping the bombs. Lance helps, and the debate goes on. Donna and Lance are back together. Curtis made this chip for Felicity to walk again. Basically, they have to put it in her spine. So, what did I think about this episode overall, man, for the Code of Silence? The actions in here, I mean, the action that the characters did, and also the choreography was so awesome, man. I gotta say, like, the fight, you know, trying to stop the bombs and everything, it was really nice. Also, the flashbacks, because killing Coughlin, man, is a very big deal for Oliver. He killed him, and I think he shot him, didn't he? He ended up stabbing him or shooting him, you know. So the flashbacks were interesting because he was digging this thing to get to this idol that the main leader wants there. The ending of the episode, too, I think Curtis trying to build something for Felicity to walk again. Even though I'm not a big fan of Felicity, that was cool for Curtis to do. I really do enjoy Curtis's company on the show, and I think he's a great add-on. And they added him as a series regular for Season 5, so we'll get to see a lot more of him. Lane in here, too, man. I mean, holy crap. Fantastic actor who plays Lance. I forgot his name. Paul Blackthorne, I believe, man. Such a great actor. I love every time he's on here, man. I remember in Season 1 where he was like he was epic in every season, but he was always like douchey and everything, and now he's like, oh yeah, okay, you know, like he's always just there all the time for Team Arrow, so I like that. Dark and his powers, the way that they showed that, the building collapsing and the effects they used for that, all that was nice. The practical and CGI effects were always nice, and they blended well. The only cons I have to say about this, and I say about every Arrow episode now, this season, is the stunt doubles. You could always tell the stunt doubles in a fight, man. It really is annoying at times. Some of the big stunts that they tried to do just didn't work out for me as well. Like, they tried to do a bunch of big stunts. The building falling, I thought that was kind of, I love the effects there and everything, but really, you tried to kill him with a building falling? Like, are you, like, the whole running through and like nothing crashed on you? Like, you have to be very lucky because they're running and then they stop for a while and then they run and then they like, are you for real? Like, you know, just the way it was done, the way that it was shown, and like the building should have just collapsed, but instead it's like very lucky that they don't get hit. There are a few slow scenes in here, man, every now and then. They get dressed fast. I know this is nitpicking, but you gotta be, I mean, there are times where they just get dressed so fast in this episode. And how did Ruve escape? How did she? She doesn't have powers from my knowledge, so how did she end up escaping? Did she hide behind a tire or something and then wait for them to leave and then she walks away? Because she just ends up escaping for some reason, man. Overall, that was never explained really. Like, Ruve in the beginning, she ends up escaping. Like, how did you escape? I'm not going to even get into it, man. So overall, I'm going to give this episode of Arrow a B+. I thought it was a really good episode. So comment down below, tell me what you guys thought about this episode, and if you really like the channel and want to support it, hit that subscribe button. And like, comment, share, all that good stuff, guys. I'll see you for the next one. Bye-bye.